3月のワールドカップ予選に向けて、各国の代表チームのメンバーが発表されています。日本以外では、最低でも、イングランド、ドイツ、アメリカあたりの情報は、絶えずキャッチアップしておきたいと考えています。もっとも、どこもそんなにサプライズはない感じですね。イングランドは、キーテイングが代表から漏れたこと、ロンドンシティのポピー・パティンソンが新たに招集されたことくらいでしょうか。それ以外では、長期欠場していたウィリアムソンが復帰したということが、大きく取り上げられていました。アメリカも、シービリーブスカップに招集されるメンバーを発表しましたが、そこにチェルシーのマカーリオの名前がなかったことが話題になっています。いろいろ移籍の噂は立っているものの、本人が今どういう状況なのかも情報がアップされないのはなぜか気になるところです。とりあえず、メンバー発表後に行われたイングランド代表監督のサリナ・ビーグマンの会見の模様を紹介したいのですが、会見でのフランクなやり取りを目にするたびに思うのは、どうして同じことが日本では行われないのか、ということ。今回はメンバー発表に伴う会見が、映像という形で流れなかったように思うのですが、それはなぜだろう。注目度が低いから。監督の要請。まともな通訳がいないから。メディアからの要望がないから。しかも、なぜか、こういう会見の場には、お目付け役のように佐々木則夫がそばにドーンと控えているのは余計に見えるし、前時代的ですらあると思う。ビーグマンの会見に、イングランドフットボール連盟の偉い人が同席したなんてことは、見たことがない。もっとフランクでオープンな形で質疑応答すれば、ニールセンの考えていることがもっとわかり、彼の人気もちょっとは上がるのではないかと思うのだが、どうだろうか。
Hello. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us at St George's Park ahead of March's fixtures with the Ukraine and Iceland. And Anton will take questions from the floor and start with you.
Hi, Serena. Nice
Morning.
To see you. How good does it feel to be able to call up Leah Williamson again?
Yes, of course, I'm very happy and feels very good for her too. She really wants to be back, but there's some more players being back next week, so looking forward to that.
How sort of ready is she? She's obviously only started one game in the last few months, really.
Yeah, well, she's trained, of course, and I'm in close contact with her. I'm in close contact with club, and she's in a good place. But yes, she has a little bit lack of minutes. I think there's some more players who are still building, or didn't get the minutes we hoped for. That's also one of the reasons why we go with a bigger squad, and we do have some time to come together and before we get ready for the Ukraine game. I still think those are the best players to call up.
Where is the squad at? Because like you said, there's quite a few players who are coming back from injury or have been out long term and they're sort of still not probably playing 2 games a week like you'd expect at this point in the season, because it does seem like the squad's a little bit fragmented, certainly fitness-wise at the moment.
Yeah, so that's correct. So there's a little bit of puzzle at the moment, but at the same time, I think we have enough players in the squad to play good games and to have players on the pitch that are fit and can perform at the highest level. That's what we want to, of course. And of course, we have now this week a club. Then they come with us. Then we have some proper time to get ready for the game on the Tuesday. After we come together on this Tuesday, and we'll see where we get there. But I'm confident that we get a good team on the pitch.
Obviously, no Best Mead, no Ella2, and how disappointed are you that you can't call them up?
Yeah, of course you want them in the team. I think, you've seen that in all the camps we've had. Players have lots of games. It's a very high level. And there's always a couple of players that are injured that we can't bring in. That's part of our football life too. And you just have to move on, and hopefully the players get fit soon and we have more options. Then how more options you have, the better it is for us, and the harder it is to make the right decisions. But it's part of life now, and hopefully for the players they get fit quick.
Is this the knock-on from the busy football calendar in England going so deep at the tournaments that the players have played so much that, now we're seeing sort of the flip side of that, the reverse side of that, which is now we're seeing sort of players maybe sort of physically sort of struggling?
Yeah, I think it's the total calendar. We're all very excited about the growth of the game and the level of the games and the intensity, and we know the calendar's congested. So yes, there's always a risk also because we play a physical sport, that players get injured. I think you can't just put the finger on one thing. I think it's a total picture and it's different for every single player.
And no Chiara Keating, why is that?
Yeah, she'll be with the under-23s. Of course, we all know that she's a very talented goalkeeper. She's been in our environment a lot over the last years. But yeah, I have big concerns about her playing minutes and over this last season. It's a long period of time, and also the competition with the goalkeepers, of course. So we invited her for the under-23s, and we're, of course, still in close connection with her.
And that must be why Ellie's called up, I suppose, because she's got a place back at Villa. But how happy are you to see her in from the start? It's been a while, isn't it?
Yeah, she came in last camp, of course, because we had some injuries with goalkeepers, and she got some minutes. And yeah, of course, she's in a better place. Well, she had some setbacks the last year, so it's really good to see her back, to see her happy, and to see her being available and not managing loads, playing and training fully.
Hi, Serena.
Hi.
Nice to see you. We've obviously found out that the Ukraine game will be in Turkey, which feels about as far away as it could possibly be. Just as, I suppose, navigating that as a logistical challenge, given the distance away, just how will you go about doing that?
Yeah, well, first of all, of course, it's very sad and heartbreaking what we've experienced, what Ukraine experienced, of course. So that we can't play in Ukraine, and but then the alternative is go to Turkey, which it's far away. But I think the accommodation we have, the training ground we have, it's a good solution. It's a realization moment that last week one of our team members, our staff members, had a conversation with their staff members to collaborate to go into this camp, and that's in Kiev, and they're in fear because there's so much violence there. So that's heartbreaking. Then hopefully football brings a bit together.
This time in the previous tournament cycle, you had just signed a new contract. In terms of your own future, is there any update on your situation?
No, there's no update. It's pretty far away, World Cup. No, as I've said that before, we are in conversations all the time, and we're still very happy from both sides. We're now really focusing on this qualification. We want to qualify, and the best possible way is to do that in June. We're going for that, and let's first do that.
Appreciate it is still a long way away, but obviously it's the longer the speculation goes on, the uncertainty around post-2027, there will still be conversations around it. So how do you make sure that those conversations don't become a distraction now that we're into the World Cup campaign effectively?
Well, there is no distraction whatsoever. Everyone's really focused on this qualification. We're really excited to get started. It's also really nice to play Ukraine and Iceland, which this generation has not played. So I'm excited about that. The team is excited about that. And I haven't heard anyone in my team or staff that has been occupied with that.
Thank you. Any final question? Sure.
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to ask about Poppy Pattinson's first senior call-up, and if you could tell us a bit about what attributes you admire in her and why she's got the call. Yeah,
we've followed her for a long time, also when she already was at Brighton, played with the under-23s still earlier. She's fit now for a while, played, and I think she had some very good performances with London City Lionesses. She's a left fullback, very proactive. Just how do you say it? She's across the whole wing. Takes a lot of initiative, and what I really like too in possession, that she really wants to play forward, finds the way to play forward. Very energetic, also. So yeah, I liked her performances, so she can show in our environment. She was really excited with the call up.
Thank you.
Great. We'll end it there. Thanks so much. See you next week. Bye bye.
Thank you.